Hi everyone! Welcome, welcome! Welcome! I fixed Twitch! I did it! Okay, this is really funny. Yeah, that is funny. You wanna know what was broken about the Twitch thing? Turns out my connection was too good. I was streaming at 10,000 and bitrate, and Twitch's max bitrate is 6,000. So my normal stream bitrate was set to be almost twice what Twitch allows, and so Twitch just couldn't stream. So yeah, go listen to the if you're watching this on Twitch and you have no idea who I am SkylaWuzHere, or SkylaWuzHere on Twitch. It's really funny when you told me that, but yeah, I messaged Ash because also, apparently the VOD worked for like the tiny bit I streamed. Those VODs worked weirdly. And that was really funny. Also, I love the cover. Thank you, Ash. We are going to talk about that now. Let me see. Did I? Okay, cool. Cool. Everything's working. Yeah. We're gonna talk about the cover and all the stuff that went into that, some of the debut stuff. I'm glad that the model's still tracking despite the fact that I have Minecraft open with shaders. Might need to turn off shaders if my computer implodes, but you know. Sorry it took me a minute to like get everything sorted. I was trying to figure out Twitch and then I need to like go use the bathroom and get more water and stuff. Yeah, I first want to, before anything, I want to go over the set for the music video. Because, I have a lot of stuff to talk about with that. So, please work. Yeah! So, if we fly over here, I have the stream set to just chatting for now, because I feel like it works. Because, like, we're not playing the MV or anything, so it doesn't make sense for it to be, like, music and stuff. And, like, we're not just playing Minecraft. Also, new skin! Hi! Let me fix my FOV a bit, and, fix my render distance slightly. Because, you know, tricks I was doing for stuff. So yeah, hi! This is the new skin! I hope you like it. It's of the model and stuff. So also a good judge of, like, how the model actually looks with legs and stuff. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. So, I really like the new Minecraft skin. Thank you. I am gonna make a version of this for Tensura at some point, because like stuff obviously is very significantly changed. I'm probably just gonna use this one on vaults because like where else am I gonna use it in Minecraft right now? So I'm probably gonna keep this one on vaults, and then I'm gonna do a custom one for Tensura probably at some point. So, Minecraft. These are the sets I did for the music video. Ew. And so, this took a lot of effort. Actually, let me just time set noon so that you don't have the glaring sun right in front of the set. Because it's also a bit more accurate to the time in the music video. I love how I don't see any of those emotes in the Twitch chat I have. He has legs, clearly the Minecraft version is an imposter. Now, the Minecraft version is easier to draw, is the real kicker. So yeah, this is the set I did. We have like a whole bunch of mods and stuff in this. for doing this. And basically, how I did this is there is multiple versions of this set that I've copy-pasted for every rate town. Because, basically, last rate town was born from me mishearing a lyric, for the most part. Because, I don't think I can have this captured easily. Maybe I can. Let's see. Can I capture... I can. Oh, shit. Da-da-da. Does this work? No. The answer to that is no. Notepad does not like to be captured by OBS. Never mind. Basically, back when I first, for the song First Rate Town by Good Kid, back when I first listened to it, there is one lyric in particular that I misheard a lot. And that being in like the second verse, the original lyric, I believe, is when your last door closed, you packed your clothes and went back to Montreal. I always misheard it as when the last store closed, you packed your clothes and left for Montreal. Which, basically, because of that mishear, that started me on an idea. The idea which was literally a shower thought, the concept for this cover was a shower thought. Thanks, Nightbot. The concept for this cover was a shower thought, literally. So, it was born of the idea of, hey, how would First Rate Town sound if every time you said the town name, the amount, Moobot is superior. I love Moobot. Moobot should be saying, Moobot will be saying, posting stuff in a moment. There's also a whole bunch of commands and stuff that exist, that you could try to find out. I wonder, does socials work on Twitch more than it does? Yes, it actually works on Twitch and not YouTube. That's funny. Well, oh yeah, that works better on Twitch than it does YouTube. That's really funny. I love Moobot. Moobot's what we used back in the day, and yeah, if it worked on YouTube, I'd be having it on YouTube as well. And so, basically, I had the idea of, hey, how would First Rate Town sound if every single time I said the rate of town, the quality of the town degraded? /help does nothing. You cannot find help. And so, I went through in the shower and saying, First Rate Town, but every time you say the rate of town, the town quality decreases. So it goes First Rate Town, but all you ever notice are the ways that stretch too far. But it's been knocked down, but some of us are still left here between the scars. When you look around, all you ever notice is you cannot see the stars. This is a second-rate town, a third-rate town, you know. And that evolved until I had the concept for the final lyric. Especially, with the release of Second-Rate Town, which was the core of the cover. And that turned into basically me reframing First Rate Town. Because First Rate Town's whole thing is that it's kind of about, people who, about people moving on, kind of. It's about, people moving on, but valuing the time you had with them before they moved on. But my version is people are moving on and the singer is not. the singer is stuck in the last rate town. And so, yeah, I kind of want to go over the builds a bit and stuff. And then later we're going to go and I'm going to load up DaVinci and Audacity and stuff, hopefully. So you could go and look at the insanity that is the editing side of this. So, I have these cameras here to pretty much give myself a reference when I'm doing my shenanigery of running around and stuff. Of, like, a reference of where the camera will be. So, you might see some familiar figures in this town. So, yeah, this build took me a while. I can't believe you found exclamation mark why. That's so funny. Why would you think to do it? Why would you think to try that? That's so silly. I did that. There's a bunch of joke ones over on Twitch, and also there's a bunch of like, and on YouTube. There's a couple on Twitch that aren't on YouTube because Moobot has some really funky commands built in that Nightbot doesn't. That I have enabled. But most of them work on both, hopefully. So yeah, basically, I spent a lot of time building this because this is a style I've only really started recently because it's very similar to what I did with... Wait. Yeah, oh no! Gosh dang it, how dare you boop me? Of course you would think to try boop. I am also, just as an administrative thing, I'm gonna keep the on-screen chat just to, like, the starting soon, the BRB, the end screen, and the chatting screens. Just for, like, sanity, for, like, stuff. Just FYI. Cannot stop the booping now. I think there is a slight timer on it. Cooldown on it, but yeah. So yeah, this took me a while. Like, doing the museum on Cozy taught me a lot of how to do this. So yeah, we've got a Goober up here. Hi, Goober. We've got Far. We got Esh here. We've got Justin, but since I placed this before he updated his skin, he's still a goblin in this frame, which is really funny. You've got my old skin. And got Obsidia, Percy, my cousin. You've got Destiny. You've got another friend. Let it be known that I did not boop out of respect for the debut, and totally not because I didn't think you'd actually mate. Yeah, by the way, LDH, if you remember any of the commands from the old Faerun Heroes days, is any of the silly commands that used to exist for that, those still exist. And no, you didn't break boop, it just has a timer of a couple second, like a minute, I think. Is like, it just has a cooldown. But yeah, you should be able to just exclamation mark boop in both if you wanted to boop. Or doing a lot of old things. But yeah. We got Twisted, and we got another friendo. We got LDH, which is very funny. We got Percy and stuff. Damn, you put a cooldown of booping? Yes, I had to. There's like a cooldown on all commands, technically. Some longer than others. How dare! Please don't spam chat. Or maybe do, I don't know. Oh, as soon as I remember all the commands I've forgotten, you were in for all the shenanigans. Pretty much just remember the old... If you remember any of the old memes and stuff, you'll remember some of them. So yeah, I'm really happy with how this build came out. Like, there is a world where I copy this in a different part and just continue this build at some point, because I really like this city build. It's also, in this, it's very obvious that I built the city for this FOV and, like, this POV, and that's it, because there's no interiors, there's buildings missing walls, and roofs, and the tops of them and stuff. So yeah, basically, I was considering putting an interior in this one, I just decided not to for time. So I have all my friends here, the road. I really like the stoplights. Like, I'm really happy with those. And then one-way street signs and stuff. You can't really see them in the music video because they're too far away, but... yeah, alleyways. This is meant to be a Deviation Incorporated building, which we'll go into a bit more on the later rate towns, because this is first rate town, the nicest one. I really like the tree. I'm really happy with this tree. Like, I really am happy with this build so much. Like, we've got the build that's very heavily inspired by Percy's color scheme, because I was watching Percy while building this, and I just straight up said to Percy, hey, I'm gonna steal your color scheme somewhat for a build. So, that's what this building is. Like, this is a lot of experimenting for stuff. Like, if I do more custom buildings on Tensura, they're probably gonna end up looking like this. Like, our warehouse building might look similar to this at some point. Like, we got the Macaw's windows. Like, this is like windswept sandstone from Biomes We've Gone. Like, I added a bunch of, like, mods and stuff that I knew would add, like, building blocks and stuff for me. Got fences. Like, these are, like, ironwood horse fences. Like, this was a lot of fun to do. Which is part of why I wanted to show this off, because you can't see a lot of the detail on a lot of these in the music video. It's a very good tree, just don't hold the chainsaw while near it. The tree itself might be too good for you to resist. It's interesting watching both on both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Twitch is actually less blurry, which is... blurry? What do you... like, as in, like, your resolution is set to be higher on Twitch? Like, the YouTube stream is not, like, actually blurry or anything, right? Like, for people just watching on YouTube? Because if so, I might need to mess with, bitrate stuff again. If YouTube's bitrate is... if, like, the bitrate being low for Twitch is fucking up YouTube. So yeah, this is first rate town. I'm really happy with the build. All the buildings have lights in them. This is like some weird religion cult building. Oh, it's set to 4080. That's just... but you can... it doesn't look weird to me. Okay. So it's just Justin has it set to 4080 for some reason. Good to know. But yeah, this is this build. I like the brown. The brown one's meant to be a reference to the museum in Cozy because of, like, the main hall for that. Also, let me know if the BGM gets too annoying or repetitive, because I'm just playing the instrumental for Second Rate Town on loop. So... yeah, this bamboo building, which doesn't have windows or anything, just because you can't see them, it just... well, no, I had it set to auto on both, and auto Twitch is 1080 and YouTube is 480, that's weird. This doesn't this, like, the least detailed building in terms of, like, it doesn't have windows and stuff, just because you can't see them via perspective. You just need... I just need it to be visible that there was a building. And then, like, you have Macaw's roofs here to just have something... like, it taught me a lot in building in perspective, this. Which I'm happy about. So yeah, that's First Rate Town. And now, let's go over to... Second Rate Town. Which you only see for, like, a couple frames. Like a second or two in the actual video. So you can see, like, the roads degrading... like, the road's, like, more cracked and stuff. The grass is spreading out from that more. Like, the sidewalks are degrading. The people have moved. And there's less people. Because that's another thing, is each iteration, for the most part, until it gets to the very end, there's less and less people here. Also, Justin has advanced skin-wise. Allie's small here because I think it's silly. If Allie just shrinks in between shots. Because you only see it for a second, but... And also just because, also, like, there's willow horse fences as well to, like, kind of make them look a bit more degraded and stuff. Obsidia's now crossing the street. Ash and Farr are looking at the Deviation Inc. building. Percy's staring at the building that has his color scheme. Twisted's looking at that building. Wait, it looks like I just joined the call. Yeah, I mean... David's just... I really find it funny, David just sitting on the... It's so unsafe, but, you know, there's never cars on this road, so it's fine. Because I can't build cars for the life of me. Oh, yeah. So pretty much, the road's just a bit degraded in this one. Oh, gosh. My voice is also... Actually, give me 2 ticks. I'm gonna go and quickly grab a vitamin C drop for my throat, because my throat's getting a bit scratchy already. So I'm gonna do that. Enjoy the BRB screen! I return. It should all be fine. YouTube is more delayed. Yeah. She returns, flee! I'm back. I have more water as well. Let me just... I find it funny that one of the thumbnails is just me on fire. Yeah. Yep. I also do need to add, like, the cover. The actual Last Great Town cover instead of mystery cover, but... it's fine. I also find it funny that the moment I went AFK to get the throat thing, the vitamin drop thing, Moobot put hydrate into Twitch chat. But yeah. I'm glad everything's working now. Oh, you did? Okay, never mind. Because Moobot should be doing that on timer. I don't know why it hasn't yet. But... yeah. Like, it should have... I don't know. I don't know. I wish I had thought to just Google... You know what they say, hydrate or die straight. Moobot pushing the hydrate right after you say, I am Moobot. That's really funny. That's so funny. But yeah, I wish I had had the thought of just being like, hey, Google the error, and then the name of the, then put item multi-stream after it, and then get the, because that immediately gave me the fix for the bitrate thing. So that's unfortunate. But, whatever. I'm just glad that it's working now, and I can accumulate my Twitch hours like a good girl. I mean, what? So yeah, next we have over on, Third Rate Town, which you see a lot more of. Right, this is third. Must have been the wind, yep. Third Rate. So, Third Rate Town is a lot more degraded. The road's a bit more degraded. There's trash cans now. Demon's looking over here. There's buildings boarded up and darkened now. Justin's just lying on here. I don't know if this is like, I'm pretty sure this is a thing, at least in a lot of places, where you do just end up with people who putting, I think, drugs in shoes and like looping them over traffic lights and phone lines and stuff, and so I wanted to put that by having these here. So that's why there's shoes hanging from that. Also, the traffic lights, the bulbs have died. The red bulbs are like dying. Oh yeah, you probably don't see the emotes because you don't have 7. Yeah, I'm surprised I don't see them in OBS. But surprisingly, Stream Elements loads it for the overlay, which is funny. Because I'm also not doing Stream Elements for the YouTube overlay because it hates me. So I'm doing something different that's a bit more finangly, but whatever, it works. Percy's here looking at his theoretical watch, leaning against the power pole, like the pole. Destiny's here looking at this closed up store now. Ash is just standing here. Far's walking this way now. Oh, look, walking towards Obsidia. No Twisted, no Alley, no LDH. Like, the amount of people here has decreased. Some of the stores are closed. Like, a bunch of buildings, like, a whole bunch of this line is just dark now. The road's a tad bit worse. There's boxes outside, and I don't know how well it comes across. No, you did not die. That's later. I mean, what? These are meant to be like rubbish bin, like trash bags, like rubbish bags. I don't know how well that comes across as an effect, but that's what they're meant to be, and I think there's also like more grass everywhere, like the grass from here's spreading out more and stuff. Like, Third Rate Town, it's clearly going down, which correlates to the fact that the lyric, because after Third Rate Town, you get into the bit that it's when the last store closed, you packed your clothes and left for Montreal. And also, I think in the music video, it starts to snow here for Third Rate. I don't remember that off the top of my head. We'll see in the edit. So, yeah, that's Third Rate. And then I think it does start to snow because Fourth Rate Town, it snowed. The snow is getting bad. And shit's starting to get real bad. You've got ice in the road. The roads are degrading more. The lines in the center are, the crosswalk's degrading. There's massive piles of snow on the sides of the road. Oh, the trees are covered in snow. The leaves are completely, like, snow white. The grass is covered in snow. There's piles of snow everywhere. There's snow on the traffic lights. Snow piled up. Like, the quality of life in the town is degrading. And, like, there's more here. Demon and Far are here, but Obsidia's now gone. And Percy is now gone. So, that's great. And then, Justin is trapped under the snow, being helped by Destiny, with Ash running down the street to help. And so yeah, stuff's getting really bad by Fourth Rate Town. And this is also one of the ones that you only see for like a second in the actual music video. And then, as we move along, we get to Fifth Rate Town. Fifth Rate Town, shit's really broken down. There's protest banners everywhere. You know, I always knew snow would be my downfall. Yeah. There's protest banners everywhere. There's even more snow in the road that's not been plowed or shoveled or anything. Like, it's just accumulating in the road. In the actual music video, it's snowing visually at this point. There's like there's bin fires everywhere for warmth. This snow pile's gotten out of control. There's even more garbage. There's a massive snowbank at the end of the street. Like, shit's gotten really, really, really bad. Like, even this building's now dark. Like, stuff is getting bad. But Far's here, though, like, Destiny and Justin are here, but Esh is now gone. And Demon are now gone. Which, you know, great. Also, there's breaks in the side rails now, which are really bad. Like, things go really, really downhill. Oh my gosh, Justin. Like, clearly Justin survived, but is now warming up. Destiny's resting, but Ash has left town already. Like, things are going really bad. There's more ice everywhere. And then, when we go to, I believe this is then... I think this is then Sixth Rate Town. Sixth Rate Town, the trees are dead. All the leaves on the trees are gone. There's now crime tape on this building because the windows are smashed and the boards are removed. Protest signs are still here. The snow is worse. There's crime tape in front of this building now. There's more protest signs, crime tape in front of, like, some of the alleyways. Protest sign on this tree, which is now dead. In front of the Deviation Incorporated building, there's a sheet metal barricade. And a protest is fully going on. One of the street lights has fallen and shattered. All the lights in the street lights are completely out. I really like how this broken street light came out. Like, it was a bit finicky to do. but, like, using the paths as, like, broken debris from it, I'm really happy with. Also, he's here now again, which is funny. So yeah, Far is now gone also. It's just these three left. He's reappeared. They've both got torches and weaponry. Justin's using a stick to walk. Not gonna lie, by this point, I was too busy listening to the coverage, so didn't even know the scene had broken and down that much. Him. So yeah, bad things are happening, and my old self is defending this place. This is 6th rate town, which you only see for a moment. Before... Actually, no, 6th rate town... Yeah, 6th rate town you see for a while of the normal final verse. And then 7th rate town you only see for a moment, which gets really horrific. That man looks like the character from Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, there's now a sinkhole. And, blood leading into the sinkhole. And weird blood here. More protest signs. Traces of blood. This is broken in. He's heading up into Deviation Inc. Not sure why he'd do that. And my old persona, my old self, is being carried off. As there's more protest signs around as well. So, you know, everything's going fine by 7th rate town. And, 8th rate town... 8th rate town is a vibe. I just have to give a slight warning here. That it's about to get kind of dark. Because, yeah, shit's bad. There's more snow, the sinkholes here. Everything's abandoned. And, I'm being executed. My old self is being executed, so, yeah, they're protesting the legs, clearly, yeah. They're just burning away my old persona. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, I'm being murdered. Like, because like theoretically, the idea is that this person is like an employee of Deviation Inc., which has now also completely gone dark, meaning that oh yeah, this went dark as well. I don't remember when that was. That might have been 7th rate? Or was that 6th rate? Oh yeah, that was 6th rate. The religion building. The weird, like, stained glass building. Also went dark. And by this point, every establishment on the street has closed. And chaos is unfolding. There's more fire everywhere. There's a massive witch burning. There's more protest signs. Like, there's protest signs on there now, which I don't think were there before. Shit's gotten bad. I don't know. I was just about to make a joke about them executing your old persona so you knew it would take place, and then showed them actually executing her. Yeah. Yeah, this is 8th rate town. You actually can't see that bit specifically in the final video. So yeah, that was... This is, like, the music... This is, like, the background stuff for all of that. And, if we then pop out, we can then see... We can look over all the stuff for the flashback footage. Which is also interesting. So you can get more of a look at the behind the scenes, because that's what this is. I don't really know what the story in this thing is, other than it's just a town breaking down into chaos. I didn't really, I kind of lost the plot a bit while making it, but you know. So, this is first rate town. So as you can kind of see, this is what the actual raw footage from each of the segments is. Where basically it's me running around the scene in just doing random stuff to cut between. Right? And then if we open second rate, if it loads, it'll take a second, give it a moment. But yeah. Should mod me, it would be funny. I do need to do that. I just don't know if I don't think I could do it with what I currently have up. But I really should add you as a mod on both YouTube and Twitch, just in case stuff starts picking up and people get weird. So yeah, we have this stuff. It's the same sort of deal, and that's pretty much like what this is, right? It's just me running around in the scene recorded so I can cut between it. Right? Can I do that in... Oh, I don't think I can do that right now. Whatever. So, that's the Minecraft side of things. If we... Let's just exit the replay. So yeah. And I have, like, a whole bunch of random mods and stuff on to do this. Now, let me close out of Minecraft. Well, let me actually switch back to this. Close out of Minecraft. I need to quickly... Let me quickly set up... Actually, I can do that. And then... Let me... open up DaVinci Resolve so it can show you the editing stuff. And also I can make it source for Audacity as well. So I can show you the editing side of things. Because yeah, like, pretty much, I'm really happy with how Last Raid Town came out. Like, much more than my cover of Live I did last year. Like, that was a mess because I just did not really have the vocal ability for it. Okay. So, if I add a, let's see. Let me add a, it's just gonna have to be a window capture, as much as I don't like window captures. Okay. Let me... we're gonna just use this scene again. So, this is my DaVinci Resolve timeline. It's a mess, obviously. Like, oh my gosh. So. Oh. I'm not capturing anything, the audio. Actually, I'm going to mute that so I don't hear the volume of the thing clipping when I'm scrolling through this. So this is the audio track, which I did all of my audio editing stuff in Audacity. Gauge. Awesome. So yeah, pretty much, I can also potentially get a new window capture. This is the Audacity file. If we want to quickly go over this. This is pretty much, if I think I can probably, maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Cancel, I did the wrong thing. Application audio capture. Audacity. If I turn that down a bit, but... This is a first-rate town, but all you ever noticed are the ways it stretched too far. Yeah, so, pretty much... This is what it looked like in Audacity. Where I did my audio and stuff. Oh no, how dare you boot me. So, this is the instrumental. I cut some stuff up to make it longer because the Last Rate Town is longer than Second Rate Town. Because of the final lyric. And then, I don't think you could see it, but there is actually, like... I don't think it's actually obvious anymore. There is a cut in here because I fucked up while singing, and I cut it. And it sounds fine, thankfully. So yeah, this is what... Pretty much, this is just what the... that... I can delete that, that doesn't... This is pretty much just where... Like, what I did all the audio editing in, balanced stuff, added filters and stuff. Like, I think I added, like, reverb and stuff to the audio. So you can hear... This is a first-rate town, but all you ever noticed are the ways it stretched too far. Yeah. So I did all the audio stuff in Audacity this time, instead of in, DaVinci, like I did with the cover of Live, because the DaVinci's Fairlight thing, like, Fairlight did not help, and it barely touched the audio, and it did not make it good at all. And so, yeah, that was an issue. And so, in the edit, we have, like, it fades into my logo, and then fades out a little bit into this bit. Like, there's a tiny, tiny bit of fade here. Just have it, like, fade out and fade into this. And then into the Please Enjoy. And then Last Rate Town fades in. And then in the background, you're seeing me move around. And then all the lyrics are up here. And then these are all of the main video line. That's where all of the different cuts for the background are. Like, if we let this play through, you see, like, some of the cuts are really obvious, especially when the snow starts. Just because of, like, the randomness isn't, like, the randomness between the snow just becomes really obvious. And so, like, Stakes and Cuts learning experience, it's almost like there's a regular human at the core of it all. Wow, no fucking way! Yeah, like, it can be a bit jarring, but, yeah, you can see, like, the insane amount of things, because each of these things is a text source, that I had to write in manually and stuff, obviously, and sync up to everything. It was a lot. This took a lot of work to put together. I really enjoyed the cover. I really like it. It's gonna be a lot to one-up myself whenever I do my next one. But I'm looking forward to it a lot. It'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, I'm really happy with how a lot of the stuff came out. I wish I'd figured out Twitch for the debut. I'm kind of annoyed that that didn't work, but whatever. I've got it working now, which is what matters. Oh. And thankfully the model's all working. Everything. All the weird eye closing thing was just it being weird when doing the reveal. I unfortunately have to hop off, but I'm so glad I could come in for 2 streams. Thank you! Thank you, Destiny, for coming in. That means a lot. It means a lot. Yeah, like, everything's working now, and I'm happy. I'm so glad I figured it out. Because we're gonna try and dual stream. We're gonna multi-stream for everything now. We're gonna stream on both Twitch and YouTube, and if it doesn't all work out, then fuck me. It's fine. Yeah, like, I'm really happy with how a lot of stuff. I wanted to talk more, honestly, but my throat really hurts from talking so much. I've been talking really fast, and I've been talking a lot, so I might wrap this up here. Because I've kind of gone over a lot of the stuff. I do want to, there's a bunch of more stuff I want to talk about with debut and everything. And, later on at some point, but, yeah. Hydrate, yeah. I have been. It's not helping. Or you should rest your voice if you need to, yeah. But yeah, like, I am incredibly happy with how everything turned out. I'm glad that the model works, and that it looks good, and that everything is working fine. I'm just glad. My anxiety's gone. I'm really looking forward to doing Night in the Woods tomorrow. That'll be a lot of fun. As you could have seen from the thumbnail for that, I've made a very silly little thing for that. But yeah, I'm gonna end stream now because, yeah, my voice is killing me because I'm talking a bit higher than I usually do and more energetic than I usually do, and that's usually not great for me. I will say, especially if you plan to stream daily, even for a while, I suggest, yeah. We are going to rest our voice, but here's the thing. Being on Twitch for me is really funny for one reason and one reason alone. So, we have, like, I'm gonna end stream, but we can raid on Twitch. I can't do it on YouTube because I don't meet the requirements to redirect on YouTube, and so I can't, like, redirect you over to anything. But we can do it on Twitch. So, over on Twitch, I'm gonna raid it to Far to confuse her, because last thing she checked, Twitch wasn't working. So I'm gonna mess with her. Also, because Far is awesome, and go follow Far if you can. Follow me on Twitch, by the way, obviously. Subscribe on YouTube, like the stream, follow on Twitch, and everything. Like, I'm gonna be doing a stream every day up until until the 28th. I'm gonna be doing a stream every single day. So thank you all for watching, and yeah, I will see you next time. Bye bye. Farah's saying she's not adorable. Get her, guys.